So, open. Good girl. Parkit. Okay, I'm going to explain what I'm doing now that she's kind of doing it. So I call go to the mat, parkit. Zuzu. Open. Up. And parkit means go there, lay down, and stay, which is why I'm not telling her to sit down and stay. Parkit means all of those things. It's a chain of behaviors. I'm not going to say parkit too much until we have some semblance of go there, lay down, and stay. Right now we're just working on duration. I want the hip rolled over, which she's doing herself, which is great. So I want her in a relaxed state. And we're just working on time. So anytime the belly is on the mat, it's a rewardable behavior. She can readjust, that's fine. But if she pops up, I'll just put her back with as little fanfare as possible. So right now I'm just kind of counting to myself. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, click treat. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, click treat. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. And we're just building up time. I'm crouched down right now, but we'll work my way up to standing. So basically my goal for this session would be to get to a 10-second duration standing up. Her name, Zuzu, should mean eye contact, not get up. Zuzu, all done. Good job. Good girl. Parkit. Good job. She's not rolled over on a hip, so I'm going to get her there using the treat. I don't stare at her. I'll look down in front of her, but I won't stare into her eyes because it's very unsettling to stare at a dog when it doesn't know what it's supposed to be doing. Good job. All done. Good girl. Parkit. Yes, good girl. I'm going to see if she rolls over on a hip by herself. And when she does, I'm going to click it. She's not, so I'm going to help her. She looks like she wants to go that way. Good girl. She's distracted. There are people over there working on something. They're a long way away, but they are still out there, and normally there's nobody. So that is a big distraction. My dog is barking in the yard. That's a distraction. So I click distractions, longest duration or biggest or furthest distance. Zuzu. Zuzu. Good girl. Eye contact. Zuzu. Oh good. Yeah, good girl. One more. Good. Parkit. Yes, good girl. So I'll try and just do a series. This is our first session with this, by the way. So I'll just do like every third session or something like that, so you can see how I progress through getting a dog to stay. You know, so staying while I'm on that side of the mat is different than staying on this side of the mat. So I'm kind of backing it up, and I'm clicking about every 3 or 4 seconds right now. And I had a bigger dog. The mat does not have to be this big. I don't push to failure. I want 95% success. Good girl. Good girl. Zuzu. Okay. Yeah, good girl. Nice. Let's show you the first session of Leave It, too. Before my battery runs out. So, Leave It. I'm going to have a bunch of treats in my hand, and I'm going to mark and treat her for backing off of my hand. So the consequence for diving in is the hand closes. I'm not going to move my hand. My hand stays stationary, and she learns to move away from my hand in order to get the treat. So it teaches some impulse control, but this is also how we train Leave It as well. So she can do whatever she wants. She can't get to the food. I don't control her. I control the resource. So in order to get access for the resource, she has choices that she can make, just like when we were doing the clicker game. So she looked under my hand, hoping that maybe I dropped something. So I marked that. And then she dove back in, and I closed my hand. And she's pawing it, trying all different kinds of things. She moved away. I marked the second she moved away, and I leave my hand open. Good girl. She stays away. I continue to mark and treat. Now that she's learned, okay, I don't have to mug that hand in order to get the treat. Now I'm going to ask for eye contact. I'm going to help her, right, by pointing to my eye. I might blow so she'll look at me. So I'm going to help her about 10 times look in my eyes. I mark the second she makes eye contact with me. She eyeballed me. And now I'm going to see if she does it on her own. I'm not going to help her. Nice, girlfriend. I know you can't see this because her butt's to you, but trust me, she's looking at me in the eyes. I'm not trying to keep the food so she can't reach it. That's not the object. I want her to learn to stay away from the food, which she absolutely did. And young puppies usually get this a little bit quicker than the older ones, so I just did this with a 1.5-year-old that's in the yard. All done. All done. Come on. There you go. So I'm going to try and turn her around. It's getting dark out too. But I'm going to turn her around so you can see maybe what she's doing with her eyes. So every time you reset and start over another repetition of the same exercise, you want to back it away. Back it down. You don't want to completely start over, but you want to make her successful. So I'm going to click her a few times just for backing away. And now that she's backing away, I can feel it. Now we're going to ask for eye contact again. And so I'm helping her again. And now I'm going to wait. So I helped her 3 times. She dove in, the hand closes. She moves away, the hand opens. Now the requirement is eye contact. Thank you. I made some noise to make her look at me. I deep breathe so she look at me. Pointed. Now I'm gonna wait. Oh, good girl. Oh, and now we have dog distractions. Good job. Okay, all done. All done. That's it.